Hey guys, what's happening today? We are going to cover the Kashtira Ashen deck list that goes with the combo video that I've already put out on the channel. If you haven't seen that, I recommend going to watch it so that some of these card choices make sense. But I'm going to go through and basically talk through how I would play Ashened, the new archetype out of Phantom Nightmare, if I had to start playing it today. And the clear choice is with Kashtira because we can use the Ashened levels 4, 7, and 8 to overlay with our Kashtira stuff when we're already locked into Exceeds via the Kashtira cards like Rise Heart Summon and Kashtira Theosis. So yeah, I'm going to go through the deck list, show you what's going on, and there's going to be a lot of weird stuff, so I recommend you go ahead and watch the combo because it will make a lot more sense. But in case you don't want to go watch that video, I will rip through the combo really quickly without a lot of explanation after the deck profile in this video. So that will give some context to why we are playing some of these cards. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start with the main deck here. And it's going to be like a minimal cash package, but still pretty solid. Like, we're not playing the full 3 Rise Heart and Scareclaw cash and all that kind of stuff, but we're still playing all the good ones like 3 Unicorn, 3 Fenrir, and 1 Rise. Yeah, if you've also seen my Vanquish Soul cash list, we're pretty much taking out the Vanquish Soul stuff, putting in Ashen stuff. So it's going to be a pretty similar list there. 2 planets, you could definitely play 3. I don't have 3, but if I did, I'd probably play the 3rd one. So go ahead and do that. But we are playing other cards to find the planets anyway, so keep that in mind. 2 copies of Birth and 1 Theosis will round out the Kashtira spells. Okay, so this is like a solid lineup, just a kind of Kashtira engine basically to get to Unicorn and Fenrir and have Birth ready to roll, and that is a solid end board, like solid start to an end board. Now let's talk about the Ashen cards. We'll start off with the 2 copies of Vados. So you don't need 3, but you can play it. It's like a hand trap, but for your own engine. For your engine, you only need 1. But it's not bad to have. A second copy, it's nice to open instead of having to search with Infernal Flame, but yeah, I'm just playing 2. 2 copies of Priestess as well. So you'll notice that we don't really want to have these Ashen cards in hand because we can pretty much search them all. But the best one is definitely Priestess because it will search our field spell, which will facilitate our combos. 1 King and 1 Hero, I think, is all we're going to need. King is nice to just get into when we pop our field spell because we can then summon out the Priestess. Like, we don't need to already have King. We're going to summon it out ourselves. And then 3 copies of Obsidian. Really solid card, and it's really what your whole combo resolves around. For the quick play, I'm on 3 right now, considering cutting it down. Locking you into Pyros sucks. There's nothing good worth summoning that's Pyro from the extra deck, but it is like a 1-card whole engine thing, right? We can get the field spell, the Vados, search more field spells, get a draw, put a couple bodies on board. Just depends if it's worth it or not. And like, if you already have the field spell, then maybe it's not worthwhile. So I don't know. I don't know if this is too much access to Obsidian yet or not, but yeah, I'm considering just cutting this down to just 2 copies, but for now, we'll show 3 in the list. And then 1 copy of the trap card, free search off of Vados when we use Vados effect. And then for the engine requirements, the last 2 cards are going to be 1 Zephyros. This is for the Arsenal Falcon, rank 7. And if you haven't seen the combo, this is going to like blow your mind, but 1 copy of Supreme Sovereign Serpent of Golgonda. This is just a special summon if you control a field spell, okay? It's really not too bricky. It's not like you're almost always going to have a field spell because we're playing also set rotation and terraforming, but yeah, it's just a special summon. It's a level 8 and we can overlay it with King of the Ashen City. We can also search it. I'll show you the extra deck soon, but yeah, it's just rank 8 access for us. And also I want to note, I don't actually have it in the extra deck, but the new Fire King card, the rank 8, is a Pyro, so even if you're Pyro locked, you can still use this to go into that guy. And you'll still get some spells and trap pops. Like, it's not the worst card, so just something to consider. And then the rest is going to be all non-engine or, I guess, consistency, starting with Prosperity. No reason not to play Prosperity right now. 3 Ashes, 3 Imperms. and 3 nibs are going to round it out. So our non-engine, we're on a lower number of hand traps than Kashtira usually plays. Look, we have 3, 6, 9. But don't forget, we also have Vados, which is kind of a hand trap. And then we also have Fenrirs, which are board breakers in themselves. So we have 9, 11 hand traps, plus 3 Fenrirs, plus 2 planets to search the Fenrirs, plus terraforming and rotation to search the planets. So yeah, and considering now that I'm looking at this, I have 3 Obsidian, 3 Awakening, 1 Set Rotation, 1 Terraforming. I really don't need that much access to Obsidian, so we're going to go ahead and probably cut one of these quick play spells, and you can put in whatever hand trap suits your fancy, maybe a copy of Valor. You'll notice that there's no Shifter here. That's because, I mean, you could definitely play Shifter, but you can't combo under Shifter, so I might side Shifter here. And like side out your Zephyros and side out your Supreme Sovereign and like the big combo pieces to play Shifter. But you know, you have to choose. Do you want to Shifter your opponent or go for the mega combo? You might argue Shifter is better, and you'd probably be right. But if you're just trying to have some fun with this list and yeah, kind of combo to the max here. But yeah, that wraps up the main deck of Ashened Kashtira, and we will now get into the extra, which will have a lot of our combo pieces. Okay, so starting off with the links, it's only 2 of them, IP and SP. You know, we can make IP with the Dracosac tokens, we can make SP with whatever, including the IP. So yeah, it's just a solid start to the extra deck. Now for the rank 4s, we're playing 1 King of the Feral Imps. This is how we search our Golgonda guy. We have 1 Gallant Granite. If we don't want to play King of the Feral Imps, we can play Gallant Granite instead. This will just search us Nibiru. The point is we need to play a rank 4 that does something, and then we can get rid of it. That, you know, we can't leave it on board. So, you know, I'm not talking Dweller, not talking Tornado Dragon, and the reason is we are going to be playing the F0 Utopic cards. So, yeah, we just want to search and then get rid of them. Let me get through the rest of the extra deck. Along the similar lines, 1 Infernal Flame Banshee. This will search our Pyro, probably our Vados most of the time if we have access to the field spell already. And then the other 2 rank 4s are Tornado Dragon and Abyss Dweller. I recommend you pick either King or Gallant. You know, we have to pick one or the other because we're tight on extra deck space if we want to fit in all of the combo pieces. I'm going to show you 16 extra deck cards. You're going to have to cut one. You have to decide, do you want to play mega combo with the level 8 guy, or do you want to just play kind of whatever combo, like slightly less combo and search Nibiru? These 2 cards, you have to pick one of the 2, like, and that's where it's going to be at. But I'm going to show you the combo with King, and I'll also show you the combo with Granite, and we can pick from there. The rank 7s, Arsenal Falcon, Flare Metal, Darkarm Dragon, and Dracosac. So these are the like typical rank 7s that you play in Kashtira. 1 Hope Harbinger, this is our rank 8 target, and then the rest are going to be 1 F0 Utopic Future, 1 F0 Utopic Draco Future. This is going to be our nice end board monster negate, 1 Zeus, and 1 Typhon. Okay, so this is 16 cards, right? 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you have to cut one, cut either King or Gallant. Pick what level of combo you want to play. All right, so that wraps up the extra deck. Let me very quickly go through the main combo that we're trying to set up here, which is going to require 1 copy of Unicorn, plus 1 copy of Obsidian the Ashen City. So this is a 2-card combo to combine the Kashtira and the Ashen cards. Special summon Unicorn, Unicorn effect, search Theosis. Activate Theosis, target Unicorn, summon out a Fenrir. Fenrir effect, search a Rise Heart. Okay, good deal. We have Rise Heart and Ashen City in hand. We can special summon the Rise Heart here or normal summon it. It doesn't actually matter. We don't actually need to normal summon this entire turn. We're going to keep this at a level 4. Overlay for our, where is it? Arsenal Falcon. Arsenal Falcon effect. Summon out our Zephyros. Cool. Overlay Zephyros and Rise Heart now for Infernal Flame Banshee. Infernal Flame Banshee effect, detach Zephyros to search a Vados. There we go. Now we have Vados and Obsidian in hand. That means we're looking good. Activate Obsidian in the field spell zone. Activate Zephyros to bounce back the Obsidian. Activate Obsidian again. Activate Vados to pop the Obsidian. There we go. Summon out Vados. This is on our opponent's field. And search the free copy of Ashen for Eternity. We'll just keep that in hand. Field spell will now activate, and we can summon out a copy of King of the Ashen City. We can now use King effect to summon from our deck because our opponent controls a Vados. Let me make some room for zones here, and we'll summon out a Priestess. Priestess can now search another copy of Ashen City. And now we can overlay these two guys for a copy of something that we want to search with. This is where we pick Gallant Granite or King of Feral Imps. If we go Gallant Granite, we detach one, search a Nibiru. Okay? Let's go Feral Imps. And then like everything after the Granite or King search is going to be the same. So yeah, let's go ahead. King, detach one, doesn't matter which one, to search a copy of the Serpent. Cool. Now we are going to overlay Infernal Flame Banshee and King of the Feral Imps for our copy of Utopic Future and Utopic Draco Future. There we go. Now we have a monster negate. Activate the Obsidian the Ashen City in the field spell zone. That allows us to special summon the Supreme Sovereign because we have a field spell, and now we can overlay for a rank 8. And my rank 8 of choice is number 38 because we already have a monster effect negate. Let's also get a spell or trap negate. Or I think, is this spell or trap or just spell? Only spell. So a spell negate and a monster negate, pretty good. We have Ashen for Eternity set. End phase field spell to put back, whoops, that's my extra deck, to put back the field spell in our graveyard to draw one. So remember, we started with 2 cards. That means there's 3 more cards in hand. We're drawing 1, so now we have 4 cards in hand, plus the set trap, plus Utopic Future, plus number 38, plus the trap is going to steal the Vados. We have a field spell up, and we have this extra body that's not doing anything, but that's okay. So yeah, that's the main combo that we're going for. That's what the deck list is based around. If you want to see other variations of the combo, like what if I don't open the field spell? What if I open Priestess instead? What do I do? What if I open the quick play? What if I open Fenrir instead of Unicorn? What do I do? All of that is in the combo video on the channel. Make sure you go ahead and watch that one if you're interested in this list, because that's the exact list I used for the combo video. So, yep, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this kind of content and want to see more. Make sure you don't miss it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.